Here's my vlog for the 17th of September 2022. It's like 10 in the morning. I felt like I slept in, but I was up until 3. Yeah, I think I even had dreams, but I don't remember them. Today I have to clean up my place. Last night my ferrets uprooted a plant, the lowest wall-mounted plant, for the first time. So I guess they're getting stronger and learning how to jump farther. I have to keep this table here. I'm at my feet. I have to move it every time I leave here because they can jump from this table up to the aircon and then up to my plants, and then maybe they'd fall. So and because they punched a hole through my screen, which is cool. I like it that they can get in and out on their own as long as they can't get up here. But I have to go sweep up the dirt. So the work that I'm doing yesterday, I was working, and then my mom, day before yesterday, I don't think I did a video yesterday. We went hiking, we went walking over at Sawhill Ponds, and walked along a pond and saw a turtle basking on top of a log. So that was cool. And I think I saw a photo somebody took of a kind of a weasel, like a mink or something, which looked just like ferrets. It's a little nature area. And then yesterday we went to Costco. I'm really high right now. I just sat here and smoked weed for like a half hour. And I got a bunch of food, so that was cool. Got these these onion soups. I ate all of them. It was like 10 of them. So the work that I'm doing is Google Earth World History page, and I started yesterday wanting to finish all of the towns in Italy. And there were like, I think a lot, 256, and I got to like 50 or something. Can't remember. Yeah. Because I finished all the cities in France and England, and then got to a place where on my website that it was different from on the Google, and I didn't look if it went till the end of the list or not, but I just bounced. I saved it and then opened up the Greece one, which has like 144. And I got to like 80, I think. So today I'll just be working on that. Hopefully I can finish that today. And then get going on the other ones. So this is a part of my project where I'm just working all the time, and it doesn't seem like I'm making any progress because what I'm doing is like I traced the outline of all of the ancient cities that are mentioned as cities in the Wikipedia list. Everything I do on my timeline and all the lists I make on Google Earth and stuff is based on like Wikipedia. Um, and yeah, my biweekly history test is based on Wikipedia. But so then I can do a link of it to the Wikipedia page. But I traced the walls, and if there were more than one, I traced both the walls or three of the walls a lot of time. And you would assign one of those walls to a period of history that's easily calculatable based on the population. I have that all explained really well with Italy and Switzerland. So so what I'm doing is I have to, before I traced the walls, so now, and in France, I then made two more Google Earth movies. One is, I think you do a movie for each tribe, and then you do a movie for each town. But I think it's two. One of them is when it takes you down to Empire State Building observation deck level, and then a panorama. So it's a minute. So I did that for all of the cities in France, and then for the first 10 cities of France, I did the road between all of the cities and the tribe to analyze the road too for the cyclists. And I might do that for the other countries now, but so then the next thing, I did the next stage, which is what I'm working on now, is where I don't think I was going to do this, because I already pasted it on my site. But, because the more efficient way is to just build it completely and then put it on the site. But I'm tracing on the wall, because I already I did the hard part. I looked at where the wall is. So now I'm just doing the brain dead stuff, where I just go in and trace the wall. And then I get to know how many acres it is, and how many square kilometers it is, and then I find out even how many miles circumference it is, because I only have so far listed the kilometer circumference. So all this yawning that I'm doing is making me tear up, but I think it also gives me a runny nose. Or maybe I'm just like allergic. But and then so I'm doing a screen capture of the tribe, of just the wall, like from the diagonal, from how Google Earth sets it, because I'm gonna have each of them link to Flickr. But then I go right above it, and I do a screen capture of the solid color, so that it makes sense, so that I can then go to the background remover site and then just have a PNG where it's just the shape of the wall of the city that you use as the icon, the Google Earth icon on the site, the 20 pixel, which is big enough to recognize the shapes. So that's that's the next step. I think I already made the links, all the links of those. So all I have to do to make the link is to just copy it off of the Google Earth icon onto the tribe icon, and then just delete the Google Earth icon. I think when I was pasting it on top of it, just took the link away. Or I could paste it next to it. But, and then I might do the video. So that's a lot of steps. Because then I have to go in and do the fonts for the circumference, and then the area, which are two different fonts. And then there's another, for all of the Italian cities, there's another number that shows how far it is from Rome, and then the round trip to Rome, so that I can have a sister city for all the ones in Colorado. Because I'm mirroring the Roman Empire in Colorado. And that'll get its own font. So, yeah, I'm not like updating any of the particular countries now, like with the icons, because I have to send them through all the editing, and I wanted to just kind of do them all at once. So I'm doing as many screen captures as I can now before I burn out. I need to, when I work on my website, in the past what I would do is spend my time doing audiobooks off of my website, where my computer reads the book off my website, because those are the most important books you could read if you want to be a historian. And I'm focusing on history so that I can do well at the bi-weekly history test. And so there's so many history books too, because there's also the free auto history books that I'll do later when I'm riding my bike. But the books that I have on my site are all of the books from the past, like from ancient world, and then all the most important books. But yeah, so I haven't started doing that yet, but I was watching yesterday. I was spending my time, because I was smoking a lot of weed and listening to music. But yesterday I watched the Ottoman documentary on Netflix, because I canceled Netflix. I'm gonna watch all these before it expires. The Japanese docudrama, and now I'm doing Vikings Valhalla, so I'm gonna do that right now. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up my room, my house real quick, sweep up this dirt, and replant my plants, and then yeah, I just tackle Greece. It's a lot of steps, because I have to go, like, I have to go click on the city, zooms in, then I have to do the screen capture, then I have to move the screen right above it, and trace the city, and then I have to write in all the different the circumference and the area in acres and square kilometers, and then I have to make it transparent, because I don't want that to show when you look at it, and then I have to yeah, that's 5 things, and then I have to paste it onto the Google Earth, and then I have to switch out, do the different fonts on it. Yeah, and so that's before you even edit the video. There's 7 steps. So if you multiply that by hundreds of things. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish Greece today, and then yeah, get going on whatever cities that are after that, countries. Spain probably has a lot, like maybe 100 or something. So I have, it's a good portion of how many cities there were. Like in the height of ancient Rome, there were like 1,600 cities and villages in Italy and like 1,300 in Spain. And I can't remember what book I read that from. Um, but I have like 256 in Italy and like 100 or so in Spain or more. So it's like a good fifth of the total are the ones that you know the names of and you know about them and their Wikipedia page. So eventually, one day down the road, hopefully I can find my roads. I spent 9 full days Google Earthing a polyglot all the roads of ancient Italy, converted into modern day bike roads, but with a polygon, so you can zoom in and out on it. But it'd be cool to just plug in the rest of the cities, you know, just by looking at it and guessing, which would be easy, just by practicality, and that way you could completely rebuild the entire ancient Roman world to the city, you know. But yeah, I'm also tracing the outlines of the rivers, which is cool because it's all north oriented for the cities too. So it's not just the shape, but the shape and what it looks like when you look at it on a map. But on the rivers, I go in and I make them 10 pixels wide, and then screen capture it and take the background away, and you can see the shape of the river and which direction it goes on a 20 pixel icon. So that's cool. My website is like super simple, but I think it's effective, where it's just a static list without the pop-ups, and because you don't need them, because the icons are clear enough, even at the small size, the same size as the text. So anyway, I'm gonna get going, listen to music, and just do a little bit of sweeping, and then get going on the site. Oh, and I might do a video. I did a video on my channel about Prometheus movie review requests, and then somebody gave me another request to do the White House. Maybe I'll do that now, but I don't really feel like talking. Maybe I'll do it later. Break it up, not do both of them at the same time, and get going on the page now, and maybe try to finish Grease. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Oh, and that Viking show is really good. I like it. It's like really realistic and like cool visually. Like the in the boats going over tsunamis in the middle of the ocean. Really cool. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow.